Hey, what's up? It's Rashad. Lord of the Rings, of course, on Amazon, The Rings of Power. And this is episode number 6, Uruk. And this is by far the best episode of the season. I mean, unequivocally, everything that happened in this episode is what's been leading up to from the prior. The setup actually paid off because usually in these situations, you'll have all the setup and then it'd be like, all for this, but I'm telling you, we get a Arendir and Bronwyn kiss. We get the orcs fighting with the common folks, and them devising up plans, very samurai style. The person helps the village. Kurosawa. There we go. Like it has everything. You know what I'm saying? Also has Numenor coming through, saving the day at the end, and we still get to see your boy, the little dude that was on that had the sword, which is really a key with that was hanging out with Theo and trying to get Theo to be corrupted by it as well. He ends up setting off the events that lead to the Southlands becoming Mordor. So yeah, like this episode it was really good. All right. So at the beginning of it, we see them have this really cool scene where the Southlanders and Arendir, and they basically set up this group of what they thought were the orcs. Because prior scene, we see all the orcs and what's your boy's name, yo? And Adar, the orcs and Adar, they had this scene, and Adar's giving this riveting speech like he's like, I don't know, like a football coach, and he's getting the troops all hyped up. They go in there, and the first wave, like the Southlanders crushed them. We come to find out, they were just the people that departed from them a couple of episodes ago. So they killed all their friends. You know what I'm saying? One of the orcs like, that's what y'all get, and then we see just arrows just picking them off. So they go into the middle of the town where they set up shop, and then boom, Adar shows up, and Theo ends up like, hey man, I don't know what the thing is, and Theo ends up actually taking the sword. He saw where Arendir actually hid it, and because his mom got shot by an arrow going back in as well, so she was hurt, and he succumbed to the pressure. So Theo is a little punk kid, like I said a few reviews ago. All right, so he did all that, and then we see how they're gonna start just killing folks. Like they start killing people left and right, man, because they didn't want to give up the sword, the hilt, like I said. So Theo gives them the hilt, and then you hear just like hear a noise. And what is this noise? This noise is the horses of the Numenorians coming in. At the beginning of the episode, we see the Numenorians and Galadriel and Halbrand and the whole team from the west. They're on the ships. They see, basically the Southland in their distance. They say, hey, man, we got basically a day, a few more hours, and then we're going to go into the little inland, and then we'll be there. So that whole timing it was really good for me because, it had to have a very Lord of the Rings-esque reveal and save for the Southlanders. So when the Numenorians show up, so cool. Everybody's on their horses, full blown battle. Orcs is getting slashed left and right. You know what I'm saying? Isildur is there. He gets to fight as well. You know what I'm saying? So like he gets to kind of have some sort of redemption and ends up saving his pops. So that was cool. We also see freaking Galadriel, man. Like I saw a video, just a thumbnail, and that's why I hate thumbnails in YouTube sometimes because people be doing the most. Somebody had the nerve to say that she was overpowered. I'm like, she's a elf that's been around for probably longer than anybody on screen right now. Maybe Adar, you know what I'm saying, and Sauron if he ever shows up. But she's been the most long lived, so why wouldn't she have the most skill? Stupid. But yeah, but she is like doing some. Yeah, shout out to whoever her stunt double is, because they're doing like side saddle riding and just like flipping and tricks on the horse. Like, yeah, she's doing the most, and definitely, definitely was here for her, yo. So Galadriel is showing why she is the best warrior on screen. Arendir was again still doing his thing. He has pretty good fight scenes. He's fighting one of these huge one of the huge orcs, and was getting crushed, by the way. But then Bronwyn comes in to say the day for him that happened, like, that night before. I'm mixing stuff up because I'm just excited about the episode. But yeah, really good, man. Good episode. And then we get to the end, and everybody's kind of exhaled, and it has some hints of his friends like, yeah, we're gonna go to the mountains, but nah. Your boy, the old townsman that was down with Sauron from the jump, was able to. Oh yeah. Oh, my bad. So there's a scene where Adar tries to get away with the hilts, and Galadriel and Lord Halbrand catch up to him. So Lord Halbrand catches up to him first and gets him down off the horse, got the spear on him. You know what I'm saying? Jabs him one good time. Was like, look, yo, you remember who I am? And Adar was like, he hit him with the Thanos. Like, man, I don't even know who you are. And Halbrand obviously has some sort of history with Adar. And Adar is like, did I kill somebody you love? Was it a woman? Was it your children? You know what I'm saying? He's like really monologuing as a villain, and it was funny. But then as he's about to give him a killing blow, Galadriel shows up and said, look, man, we need this man alive. I need to get this information from him. So Galadriel and Adar have a conversation in this barn. He's all locked up and just like laughing. He's like, man, like basically what we set out to do is already gonna happen. So none of this even matters. And she's like, where's Sauron? And he's like, man, I killed Sauron a long time ago. Well, of course, Sauron can come in many different forms. He's basically a shapeshifter of sorts. So they leave him there. You know what I'm saying? They leave Adar there. She takes the hilt. For some reason, the hilt in the midst of all the chaos, that old, raggedy, dirty, scummy-looking man gets the hilt, presses it in the ground, twists it, and then you see what the orcs and the dark have been doing comes to fruition. So all the levees break from like the dams. So basically, they had like a very intricate system to hold the water back, and all this water ends up rushing to the mounts. And at the bottom of the mount is not even a mountain; it's an active volcano. So all this water is rushing to the mount. Of course, creates steam, and then boom, volcano erupts, and that's how the episode ends. By the way, shout out to Galadriel for just being a G. She just stood there, just waiting to be covered in soot and ash. So dramatic. So dramatic. I know I sped through this. I know I missed some stuff, but man, like, clearly, this is why this show cost so much. Cinematically, it was beautiful. Like, again, best episode of the season. I can nitpick at some stuff, like the timing and the Numenorians and all that crap, but this is TV, so it is what it is. It was great. I hope that you actually stayed long enough to enjoy this scene and enjoy this episode, because a lot of people fell off. And I was almost there after episode 5, but I was already invested, so it didn't even matter. But yeah, that's all I got for this one, man. Again, awesome episode. Thank you, Amazon Prime. Monday, Wester Bros, me and your boy Antonio, doing episode 7. She-Hulk is already up. Of course, we're doing that next Wednesday. And as well as, what's that crap called? Oh, man, we know so much stuff. Okay, Andor, my bad. Andor on Disney Plus, also doing that as well. We're going to come to the getting ready to, now we were at the getting ready to do the thing episode. Now we're going to actually do the thing on next episode. So I hope it gets a little more, it picks up a little more there as well. But yeah, that's all I got. Till the next time.